Prize Picks, you say? Prize Picks. Ladies and gentlemen, I need to address some of the rumors floating around slightly by his headquarters as of late. It's been very busy. It's been a lot of rumors and speculation going around the complex, and I just want to address it all right now. It is true. It is true. I do have a partner code with Prize Picks. If you have not started a Prize Picks account and you are interested, use code SLIGHTLY when signing up. That is code SLIGHTLY as your promo code. Prize Picks will match 100% of your first deposit up to $100. You deposit $50, you get $50 in credit, and it helps out the channel. That's code SLIGHTLY when you sign up for Prize Picks. I'll have graphics and everything later in a more formal, more hype. I'm still feeling sickly. So I guess this is it. I'm probably dying sometime soon. Still feeling sickly. So that's great. Sickly bias. That's right. Again, that is promo code SLIGHTLY when you create a new Prize Picks account. 100% match on your first deposit up to $100. That's a pretty damn good deal. I didn't do that whenever I fucking signed up for it. Let's see if my computer acts weird tonight. Fuck me, man. I hate sounding like this. It like prevents me from doing videos too, because I don't want knowing my luck, and this would be my luck. Like, I would post a video of me while I'm sick and I sound like absolute dog shit, and it would for some reason be like the video that really hits in the algorithm. And people are like, who the hell is this guy? Like, why does he sound like utter shit? Blazers are starting Dame, who was a game time decision up until like 10 minutes ago almost, it feels like. Dame, Anthony Simons, Josh Hart, Jeremy Grant, and Nurkic. No notable absences for them, right? Unless I'm wrong. Luka, Dinwiddie, Hardaway Jr., Reggie, and Dwight Powell. No Christian Wood tonight for the Mavericks. Christian Wood out. Hurt his ankle towards the end of that game against the Lakers. But shout out to him, man. I thought that injury looked way worse. An absolute warrior. I thought that the injury looked worse. He comes back into the game. And immediately makes a block. Huge block. Make look like shit, but the shirt's cool. I'm like freezing my fucking ass off. That's how I know I'm sick. Like, that's actually a good gauge for me, because sometimes my allergies really are bothering me. But I can always tell I'm sick if I get like horrible fucking chills, which has happened to me. So we're still working through this illness. I'm hoping by tomorrow I'll be back. Well, I'm going to take a COVID test, probably tonight, actually. Should I take a COVID test live on stream? Should I actually do a COVID test live on stream? That would actually be fucking hilarious. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I'm about to do a COVID test live on stream. This will actually piss me off, because if I'm negative, I'm going out and about tomorrow. I've been cooped up. Oh, man, I should have streamed a COVID test last year. Last year when I had COVID, I had to miss New Year's Eve, which I actually don't really give a fuck about. But worse than that, I had to miss a close friend's wedding on January 1st. That all of my friends went to, had a blast. I should have taken the COVID test then. You would have seen me very upset. All right, here we go. Self-test at home results in 15 minutes. All right, I'm about to do this real quick. This feels like it could be like against some type of terms of service. Let me tweet out that I'm live, and let me also tweet out that I'm doing a live coronavirus test. Matt with the $20 donation. Live COVID test for the win. Also doing a COVID test live on stream. Get in here. Saying some Destiny Child in my pregame video. Braid your hair. I feel like I would look sick with braids. I'm not gonna lie. Luckily, we are not signing Gary Payton. I feel like when you lower your voice, you remind me of Daniel Day-Lewis. Okay, great actor. All right. All right, I have to remember how to do this. Let's see. Swab your nose. Well, let's see. Okay. Prepare materials. One COVID-19 test card in pouch. Okay, got it. One pre-filled tube. All right, we're cooking with grease. One swab. Got it. Open the package. Take out the COVID-19 test card in pouch. Okay. Here it is. Oh, God. All right. If you're a negative, Mavs win. If you're a positive, Mavs need to watch out. Turn off camera. I'm scared you live stream got banned from YouTube. Why would I get fucking banned for doing a live COVID test? Hold on. Please look carefully. There are two edges on the empty tube. Two edges on the empty tube? Okay, yeah, there are. Then squeeze the sealed solution completely into the empty tube. Okay. Okay. Slightly chemist. Oh, yeah. All right. Put the cap on this bad boy. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm about to swab. You have to be very careful with the swab. Have to be very careful. No, we're still watching the Mavericks game. I'm just taking a COVID test in the time being. I need to make sure it's... Can't open here. Open... Am I a fucking idiot? Oh, I am a fucking idiot. All right, here we go. Here's the swab. Here we go. Do I have to do both nostrils? Oh, shit. Oh! 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 Jesus! Ah! Jesus Christ. Oh! Jesus! Ah! Okay. Fuck. Squeeze the tube. Stir the tube. This is hardcore chemist stuff here, guys. Okay. The data's been extracted. Okay. The data's been extracted. Three drops onto the sample. Best of luck to you guys. 1, 2, 3. And now we wait. And now we wait. I'm so fucking scared. I can't believe there's 150 of you in here probably just tuning in like, oh shit, Luka gonna hit his over on assists tonight. Which, by the way, if you're betting on Prize Picks, you're interested in starting your Prize Picks journey, use code SLIGHTLY when creating your account. That's code SLIGHTLY when creating your account. Prize Picks will match your first deposit 100% up to $100. It's 9:10, 9:25. We will look at it.
Mavs and Trailblazers, we bring you inside Moda Center now, where we are just under a minute and
That
a
is
half
code
from the start of
slightly, not code slightly biased, code slightly.
Hardaway Jr., who in 24 starts,
Yeah, whenever I had COVID for real, mine like lit up red immediately. Like it was like, oh dude, you got COVID.
2 points
Like you don't have a light case.
Thursday, and I'm probably going to bring this up again later tonight.
I had a friend who, God bless him, one of my best friends, was like getting that wedding I was talking about earlier that we all had to, like most of my friend group had to miss because we all had fucking COVID. He called me, he had his tux on and everything, about to leave the house. He was like, hey, what does it mean whenever like the test strip is light blue? I was like, you got COVID, man. He was like, no, but it's like, it's not like fully blue. It's like a little light, faint blue. I was like, you've got COVID, brother. And just the look of despair on his face.
You sure are going to miss C. Wood, who started the last 14 games, played in 20.
Yep, no Christian Wood tonight
This season, Wood has
for
only
Dallas.
3 contests. He did not play against New York in the road game on December the 3rd. So Powell will start at center.
The Dwight Powell back in the starting 5.
For this reason, they don't make excuses.
Right.
And you can look after those 3 guys. I mean, big-time contributors for the Mavericks went down. This team stayed afloat. It got better, in fact, without Dorian, without a guy like Maxey, without a guy like Josh.
I wouldn't say the Mavericks got better without their defenders. I would say that they had an easy schedule and did what they needed to do. I wouldn't say that they were better. So what's up with Josh Green? Like, they literally made it seem like he could be back. I guess not. Here we go. This would be a nice win. I'm predicting that these two teams a split. Don't know if Luka's going to play tomorrow night, so would really like to win this one. Blazers win the tip.
Trailblazers 19-22 this year.
They go right to Nurkic, who's immediately backing down Dwight Powell, missing a hook shot. Rebound Mavericks. All right, hey, good start. Good job. Always worried about Nurkic. Feels like he always just kills us. Luka immediately gets doubled. Oh, good pass to Dwight Powell, who gets fouled rolling to the basket on the floor. Good pass, Luka. Luka immediately blitzed on the pick and roll, not wasting any time sitting the double teams.
In the first possession, they double teamed the pick and roll. So
5-game losing streak for the Blazers. Don't love it.
If they continue to defend that way.
Well, Portland wanting to negate the fact
And
that
here comes
Luka
the
shot
double on
60%
Luka.
in 2 games
Tim
this year, as Powell cuts to the
drops it off for a cutting Dwight Powell, who just misses the layup. But that's pretty good offense right there.
Simons the other way. He just picked up a foul.
Josh Hart steps into a 3. That's off. Rebound Luka. Good box out by Dwight Powell. Good start so far. I like that offensive possession for the Mavericks. Didn't end in a make, but I thought it looked good. Now Luka driving. Wrap around. Oh, Reggie. Wide open 3. Takes his time. Knocks it down. Beautiful. Yep, they're throwing everything they got at Luka early in this game. They're not fucking around. They're saying, no. Reggie's going to have to shoot 3s. Jeremy Grant travels. The Blazers have turned the ball over at a ridiculous clip over the past couple weeks or so. This is what you need to do against a team that's really kind of been struggling lately. What they didn't do against the Clippers. Come out, start the game off strong, punch them in the mouth, and they're going to inevitably think in the back of their head, here we fucking go again. You know?
Jeremy Grant, who has not been in a good way offensively during this losing streak
Luka
for Portland.
has Nurkic on him. Doubles here. Cross court to Tim. Swings it to Dinwiddie. Aggressive attack. And turns it over to a 150-mile-an-hour fastball to Dwight Powell, who was 2 feet away from him.
Yep.
Spacing not good enough to make that direct line pass that Spencer attempted.
Powell's got good hands, but that was a big
Dame, who was questionable up until game time. Passed it to Josh Hart, who travels. Oof.
Doesn't want to shoot. So he's trying to get under the defense, which I guess
Woof.
is a smart thing to do. But
Yeah, Hart went 1 for 5 the other night, for example, against the Cavs.
yeah, and not really looking. When I watch him, he's not looking for a shot at all. You can't make him if you're not ready for him.
Here's Luka.
Oh, Luka, beautiful move. Gets blocked.
Got some oohs and ahs. Luka with a little razzle-dazzle.
Behind the back to split the blitz. Tim falling away. Baseline jumper off the inbounds. Gets it to go. Good work by Tim. Tim loves those. Tim loves those little baseline jumpers off the out of an inbounds pass. Dame, who scored 50 his last game, right? He's getting a baseline jumper to go on the other end. Wasn't that their first? Wasn't that their last game, right? That 50-point game. Dinwiddie steps into a 3. He knocks it down. Nice. Spence.
Dame is trying to keep this team or move this team in a different direction.
Anthony Simons off a curl, elbow jumper, good.
Switches in a jumper. Mid-range for Simons, 22 points per game, but in their 5-game losing
Good offensive start for the Mavericks. Even their misses, I think, have been pretty good. Reggie wide open for 3. No good, but again, wide open 3. Cannot be mad at that.
Lillard on the move. Lillard inside, went into the gut of Powell on the
Nurkic at 3. You live with the results. He hits. It's all right.
It's not just about taking him, it's about making them, and he hits at a 38% clip this year. Taking around 2 a game.
Nice pass.
Luka trapped again. Tim, a 3. That's off. Rebound Damian Lillard. Tonight's all going to be all about making shots. If the Mavs make shots, they're going to win, obviously. Dame gets fouled. He's going to the free throw line. Obviously, that goes without, saying, but especially tonight with how hard Luka's getting blitzed, you're going to get open shots. It's just all about knocking them down.
And be aggressive, create for himself or for his teammates. But
Let me put it out on my Instagram story that I'm live. I have to just give up on Instagram, honestly. I don't know. I don't think it's for me. I don't like it. I'm never on it, ever. Except whenever I post stories, which is like once or twice a day.
50 points against the Cavaliers, 16 of 28 on Thursday. It's his 3rd consecutive game of 30-plus points. Lillard is 9th in the NBA in scoring at over 28 points a game.
7 assists to go with it.
Yep.
He's 4 rebounds. He's always
Dame knocks down both. Trailblazers up. One.
But you know as well as I do, it's about victories in this league. That's why Nurkic is getting so much
Luka
attention.
with Josh Hart on him.
Jokic, beg your pardon.
Luka backing in. Gets fouled. He's going to the free throw line. Not a good help. Not good help there by Anthony Simons. Free throws coming up for Luka. Hits for his first points of the night. Already has a couple of assists.
That benefits Dallas, bodes well for them. Simons a big-time contributor offensively.
That's 2 already on Amp. What they said?
And even his numbers.
Yeah, 2 fouls already on Simons.
Slowed down a little bit.
Luka is on the free throw line. He's the subject of tonight's
brother, here we go.
resume. Luka has had an extraordinary 10-game stretch.
Kind of crazy Luka's scoring numbers, despite it feels like his free throw shooting has been horrific over the past couple of weeks. Scoring numbers crazy, shooting free throw shooting numbers at least horrendous.
The numbers for Luka are 40, 11, and 9, as you see.
40 points per game over the last 10. That's fucking stupid. Luka O'Neal goes 0-2. Jesus Christ. He's got to fix that shit, man. I mean, he absolutely has to fix his free throw shooting. It's really fucking bad. And absolutely no defense played whatsoever on Damian Lillard there. Blows right past 2 guys, including Luka. Easy mid-range pull-up. What is this, a 9-0 run? Dinwiddie open in the corner. He hits. Nice. Good answer by Spence. Good job. Again, Mavericks make their threes. They're going to win tonight. That's simple.
His first 2 buckets from the perimeter.
Counting the last 2 games and those 2 shots, Dinwiddie has made 7 of his
Nurkic handoff. Shaden Sharp in for Simons. Now Nurkic spinning, missing. Rebound Luka. Good job. Good job by Dwight Powell defensively there. Good work, Dwight. Now Luka. Oh, easy ride to the rim and an easy layup. Too easy. Good job, Luka.
With his first points of the game.
Attacking in this first quarter is Doncic.
Brandy has been a member for 6 months.
He had a whole bunch of attacks the other night when the Mavericks
Dame way short on a 3. And Nurkic just blows another bunny. What the hell? Thank you, Brandy. 6 months, huh? Wow. What? We've had that open for 6 months? Spence, who's had a nice start. He misses high off the glass. Rebound Josh Hart. Pushing the pace. Finds Dame in transition. Leaves it for Josh Hart, who gets an easy layup and 1. Horrific foul by Dwight Powell. Horrific foul. Timeout. What time did I say? What time did I say? Did I say 9:20 or 9:25? I think I said 9:25. Brandy with the $20 donation. Hi. Hi. Thanks, Brandy. Man, 2 20 bombs already tonight. Wow, you guys are feeling generous. Thanks. This is why Blazers have lost, what was it, 6 in a row? Whatever, 4 or 5 in a row. I just hate playing teams like this. They're going to come out hungry. They're going to come out wanting to win. You know, like 2 to 3 games in a row. That's where I like sliding in. Like, that's where I like getting in. Things are on the downward trend, right? You can get right in on it. You can get right in on it. LJ with the $8 donation. 8 Aussie dollars. Let me do the math. Mavs winning. Thank you, LJ. AK old mate, the GOAT. COVID, yes or no? We'll wait until the next commercial break. I have it up there. I don't know what it says. I can't see it. I really don't think I do. I don't think I do. Mavs 3 of 5 from deep. It's good stuff. Keep that up. You'll feel good about your chances. Luka with 2 points, 2 boards, 2 assists. 0-2 from the free throw line, but Spence with 6. Reggie's hit a 3. Offensively, it's looked good. The process has looked good. It's just, again, make shots. Why is Christian Wood out? An excuse, give him rest. Well, he did hit his, he did hurt his ankle. You cannot give Dame any space. How the fuck do you not understand that? Some fans say Powell's better than McGee. It's like, feels like Dwight Powell, like, feels like he's either good or horrific lately. I don't know what it is. I don't know if maybe they're thinking, oh, we would love to give Christian Wood like one of these. It could be as simple as, well, we want to rest Luke on the second night of the back-to-back, so let's rest Christian Wood the first one so Christian Wood can play the second one. Could be that, but he did hurt his ankle. Like, that actually happened. So, wait. Actually, is the scorebook good? I never even checked. I never checked the scorebug. Is it all right?
Because when you're young in this league, minutes don't matter, man. You just go out and you play, right? You suit up. I mean, Luka's 23. I don't know that.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. A little weird, but.
Young guys, they can handle the minutes. And I think the beauty out of all of that is that they found a way to win in spite of the guys playing heavy minutes.
Here is a near takeaway after McGee rebounded the miss, and it is a takeaway.
Blazers missed the free throw, but JaVale McGee can't grab the rebound. He goes out of bounds off of
Jabari Walker have subbed into the game for the Trailblazers, and
the Mavericks.
Missed the free throw.
Eddie with the €3. Thank you so much. Man. Where the fuck the chair at?
That one going off for JaVale is what was called.
McGee going in because of 2 early fouls on Dwight Powell.
Shaquille O'Neal chair, actually. I'm being dead serious.
Thin.
Dame, a tough 3. That's short. Oh, man. Another offensive. Like, what's the fuck's JaVale McGee doing out there if we're not going to get rebounds? Another offensive rebound. Now Dame has JaVale McGee on him. Step back long 2. That's also no good. JaVale McGee has to foul Damian Lillard. We're about to get a 4th opportunity on this fucking possession. What the fuck is he doing out there if he's not grabbing rebounds?
Yeah, Dame has the effort play. McGee, Hart comes up with it.
This little sequence here is the first time in the opening minutes of the game where the Mavericks' lack of size has really been evident in terms of not being able to secure rebounds.
And Dame gets a floater to go. Pretty pathetic. I mean, that was an absolutely pathetic possession.
Tough floater moving towards the bucket.
4th opportunity there for the Blazers. I mean, come on, guys. Get fucking serious, man. Get a fucking rebound.
And Dame now has 8 points.
Dame's looking at the basket. Sometimes he kind of gets everybody else involved sometimes, but not tonight.
No double team. Now here comes Eubanks doubling Luka.
Oh, God.
Ball moving.
Horrible possession. Shot clock violation. Well, here it goes. I talked about earlier. Come out strong against a team that's struggling. Come out strong against a team that's struggling. You can punch him in the mouth.
You got to try to get rid of it. If it's a grenade.
Yep. The pin had been pulled.
Instead, they don't do that. I mean, Blazers are on a gigantic run here.
You don't want to blow up with that grenade in your hand.
Jabari Walker was calling for it down on the post. That's not
Dame.
Instead to Lillard, and a foul is called.
He's going to the free throw line for 3.
And it's deemed to be, despite the frustration of the Mavericks, at least right now in the act of shooting, there's still a conference about this.
What?
It's tough one to call. It's minimal contact, in my opinion.
And really trying to avoid it.
Yeah.
That is a horrific call. 3 free throws for Dame, who I 2 years ago I said had the best whistle in the NBA by a wide margin. I think that's changed recently. But that's fucking absurd. I don't even think that was a foul, first and foremost. I don't even think that was a foul to begin with. But that was definitely not a shooting foul.
In NBA history, he's passed Glenn Rice tonight. 18,338 points. You know, recently he became the Trailblazers' all-time leading scorer.
Clyde Drexler knocked off.
They had an amazing ceremony. It was so cool to listen to Dame talk after the game. It happened on the road, so they did
3 of 3. I mean, this is a crazy run right here. Wasn't it 9-0 for the Mavs at one point, or 7-0 or something? I mean, it's bad. Mavericks are up against it tonight. No energy whatsoever. Tim open for 3. It's way short. Yep. Oh, God. Josh Hart in transition goes right at Luka and gets an easy layup. Mavericks down by 7. They look like fucking trash. This team looked like fucking trash against the Lakers. I don't care that they won. They look like fucking garbage. They look like garbage against the Clippers. JaVale McGee, Reggie, wide open 3. He hits. 4-point game.
Yeah, and if they're going to double Luka all night, then those shots are going to be available for Reggie, for Timmy, for Dinwiddie. They just have to step into him and knock him in.
Blazers turn it over again. Luka up the floor. Gets fouled, no call. He's shooting a step back 3. Horrible shot. Horrible fucking shot. Horrible fucking shot. Blazers bring it up. Why are we shooting that? Why are we shooting a step back 3 in transition? Dame kicks out, Sharp at 3 in the corner. Holy fuck, I cannot stand these guys, man. Oh, shit. No energy whatsoever.
Sharp already has more points than he did in the loss to the Cavaliers on Thursday when he had 2 points in 21 minutes.
Tim open for 3. That's good.
That's going to be available. Plain and simple all night long. And you know Luka's going to make the right play. And
pretty hard to come out and just have like way less energy against a team that's lost 4 in a row. Pretty impressive stuff, though. I mean, you got to give it to him. Dame misses the 3. Luka with the rebound.
Dallas's best defensive rebounder grabs his 3rd defensive board of the game. Sharp fouls him.
Luka fouled by Shaedon Sharp on the floor.
A very decisive attack by Luka forced the defense to foul in that case.
I'm waiting for the next commercial break. We're going to look at it.
Tim Hardaway Jr. stepped into it. He's 2 for 4, 1 for 3 from that 3-point line to start this game here in Portland.
Simons is going back in. He's got to be careful. He's got 2 fouls. Replaces Lillard.
2 fouls on Simons, who's back in the game. Go after him.
Another sub in off the Maverick bench. Frank Ntilikina for Spencer Dinwiddie. Ntilikina's 25th game of the year, averaging about 3 points.
Luka backing down Simons.
And a collision, lost ball. Luka and Eubanks. That's a big time coming together. And a pass.
Blazers turn it over 3-on-1 in transition. Luka turned it over. He's holding his neck.
Opportunity is squandered by Portland. Luka's really, his neck's bothering him after that whiplash collision with Eubanks.
The reason being, he couldn't brace himself for that contact. He wasn't ready for it. And it's always surprising.
Frank brings it up.
Another foul, by the way, on a defender against Luka. Here's a collision.
That's a blind side.
What the fuck? How is that not a foul?
Big guy like that.
Drew Eubanks sprints into Luka. No whistle. Damian Lillard just does nothing and gets a 3-point foul. JaVale McGee. Holy shit, he's so bad. Blocked by Jeremy Grant, falls down, loses the ball. Jeremy Grant to the corner. Gary Payton, Shaden Sharp falling away 3. That rims out. JaVale McGee off with the rebound. Holy mother of God, JaVale McGee. Reggie steps into a wide open 3. He hits. Nice. There you go, Reg.
Like they're determined to take the ball out of Luka's hands.
Yep.
So guys have to be determined to knock down those open shots as well. And so far,
nice shot by Reg. He's already got 9 points. Simons misses a 3. Rebound, JaVale McGee.
4% in the first quarter from that 3-point arc.
In the open court, Ntilikina slows it down and waits for a couple of
Oh, no.
teammates.
JaVale McGee passes it to Frank, who turns it over. Gary Payton in transition. Gets an easy layup. Holy fuck. JaVale McGee puts it on the deck, tries an isolation attempt from the top of the key, passes it to Frank, who tries to pass it to Luka and turns it over. What a disaster. I can't believe Luka's got to play with these guys. And then Frank lobs it up for JaVale McGee. That's broken up. Get this fucking 2-man game out of my sights.
That last line of defense for Portland.
What the fuck?
The rookie, Sharp, gives the ball up. We've got 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Switch here. Now it's Bullock defending Grant. ISO jumper. Got him.
Jeremy Grant along 2. Fuck you, Mark Cuban.
End-to-end action here in the first quarter. It's been a while since we've had a whistle.
Oh, Luka, beautiful move. Beautiful layup and 1. What a move by Luka Doncic.
Is punishing Luka here in the first quarter. This one he gets called for. And a chance for 3 the hard way for Luka after a timeout on the floor. Here he is. This is one time that the Portland defense couldn't stop him.
They could not. To give Luka credit for the focus and the strength through all of the contact.
If you paid more for your car insurance,
I can't believe it. We have to watch a 2-man game between Frank Ntilikina and JaVale McGee in the first quarter of year 5 of the Luka Doncic era. And listen, I'm not going to sit here and blame JaVale McGee or Frank Ntilikina. They are who they are. We know who they are. We know who they are. Like, we know who they are. All right, here we go. Ho, 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 ho. All right, the test has been sitting for 15 minutes. Let me look at the. Let me look so I know what. Anything on the T line is a positive result. I'm not. You guys look at it first. Is there something on the T line? Oh, COVID free, baby. COVID free. I knew I was. I knew that it was just like a fucking. I knew it was just like a cold or something. COVID free. Hey, you guys can let me back in. I don't have it. Nope, I'm good to go. Yeah. Back. I know. Yeah, I did. I did fudge the results a little bit. Anyway. Thanks for keeping this place running while I was in quarantine. Josh with a $5 donation. All my homies hate COVID. That's right. Holy shit. Is this, I just have to test for fucking COVID every time? All with the $2 donations. Playoff dance for negative test. My,
in Salt Lake City next month.
Well, when the season starts, you can kind of congratulate Luka.
Yeah.
Luka is 0 of 3 from the free throw line, man.
Way to go.
He's not going to not be on that joint.
Luka's missed 3 free throws tonight. Doesn't finish off the three-point play. Davis Bertans and Theo Pinson have come into the game for Dallas. Luka and Bullock are the last starters left on the floor right
Good
now.
defensive possession here.
With the ball, it's Shaedon Sharpe, and the
Shot clock violation. Was an air ball anyway. Good job. LJ with the 8 Aussie dollars. What kind of tea is hard to swallow? Reality. Maybe for you. Maybe for you.
Theo Pinson's played 93 minutes.
Theo
this
Pinson's in
season.
the game. This is the state of the Mavs. The absolute state of them.
For this short
Luka,
game, Mavericks team.
top of the key.
Gary Payton
Guarded by
is
Gary Payton.
He's got
Backing him down.
in his DNA.
Step back long two.
Tries to stop Luka.
Not a good shot.
It's a tough shot to miss.
It'll be Blazers ball.
Off the net.
That shot. Luka's taking some fucking stupid shots tonight.
Well, Frank almost got to that one to save it in for Dallas.
Simons walks the ball up the floor for the Trailblazers as we enter the final minute of the first quarter. At home this
Jeremy
season,
Grant.
Portland's played the fewest home games of any team in the league.
Good
They are
defense.
9 and
Oh, tough
8
shot.
as Grant
Tough shot.
bounces one in.
The good defensive possession there. Jeremy Grant just hit a tough shot.
Defense pretty good against Grant on the attack in the half court.
5-point game.
Cross court to Pinson.
Luka.
To Luka.
Here comes the hard double.
To Pinson.
Pinson.
inside.
Bertans open for 3.
For three.
He hits.
Yeah, he's not going to miss that one. That's his look. And he keeps that trigger.
Brady. Fake test recount. Thank you for the $5 donation.
On threes this year for Davis Bertans. Career 40% three-point shooter. Nice
Anthony
to see
Simons
him
driving.
Simons
Good defense by Bertans. Tough finish, man. 2 defensive possessions in a row. You played really good defense. Jeremy Grant hit a really tough shot. Anthony Simons hit a really tough layup. Sometimes there's just good offense, man.
Luka.
Theo Pinson.
Pass away out
Frank. End of quarter 3. Boom! Nice, Frank.
of the three, and the Mavericks in the first quarter with 8 made three-pointers. And will
Nice, Frank.
down
Nice shot. Okay, Mavs down 1. The reason why it was such a frustrating quarter because they started like 7-0. Mavericks opened immediately with like a 7-0 lead or 6-0 something, and then it was just really bad. But I will say you're down 1. That kind of feels bad because you're lights out from 3 right now. But Luka has missed 3 free throws. He's taken some bad shots. I mean, granted, we're without 4 legitimate rotation guys, you know? We're without 4 legitimate rotational pieces. Hey, I can cough all I want on stream now. I can do whatever I want now. Like, you're currently seeing lineups of... The current lineup that just ended the quarter for the Mavericks was Luka Doncic, Reggie Bullock, Theo Pinson, Frank Ntilikina, and Davis Bertans. My prize picks? No. Speaking of prize picks. If you guys are interested in signing up for prize picks, and you have not done so already, well, I got good news for you. If you use code SLIGHTLY, prize picks will match your first deposit up to $100. That's right. Sign up for prize picks using code SLIGHTLY. Let's get my slightly biased all-star ballot in. Slightly biased legends only. Don't care about anything other than slightly biased agendas. agenda only ballot I'm working on right now. I'm cooking it up. About to ship it out. I know the game's back. Give me a second. I'll ship it out the next commercial break.
Dinwiddie fouled. Foul is on Gary Payton the second. Nurkic is lobbying hard, but that's not the player called for the foul. It was on Payton.
Bench out on the floor. Mavs up by 3. I don't know how the Blazers scored.
The Mavericks are upset. They're not shooting free throws.
Tim inbounding. Oh my God. Oh.
30 seconds into the second quarter. Steal. Payton another one.
Oh. Tim turns it over on the inbound pass. Anthony Simons drops it off for Nurkic, who gets an easy layup. Holy shit, guys. Please, man. Like, holy fuck. Like, I can't believe you got... Tee his ass up.
And that will slow down Payton because it's 3 fouls.
Yeah, he can just go sit down.
Tee Gary Payton up.
Well, he was headed that way, but he's staying in.
Come back, yeah. I don't know if he stays in.
Tim actually inbounds it this time.
But Hardaway and Dinwiddie have come back in. Ntilikina, Bertans, Pinson from the group at the end of the first quarter.
Dinwiddie with Nurkic on him.
Start out the second.
Attack. Do not shoot a 3. Bertans, good drive. Drop off. Theo Pinson who gets a layup. Hey, that was a nice possession right there. Bertans with a little drop off to Theo Pinson. Simons. An illegal screen on Nurkic.
And that is an offensive foul on the big fella, Yusuf Nurkic.
Nice little drop off.
There it is. Made a play for one of his teammates. That's outstanding work by Bertans, who's normally...
Spence brings it up. Mavs down 3.
Yes, he is.
It's Spence, Tim, Theo Pinson, Bertans, and Frank. Theo to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie to Theo. A 3 on the way. Oh, good. Look good at the hands. Not a bad shot. Josh Hart brings it up. Nurkic. Uh-oh. Simons wide open 3. Good pass by Nurk. Simons knocks it down. 6-point game. I don't see it tonight, guys. I do not see it. Luka's getting hard doubled. These rotations are atrocious. I know that a lot of people are out, but holy shit. This is going to be a tough one. Like, we're only down by 6, and it's been a miracle shooting performance so far. Frank with a nice layup over Shaedon Sharp. Josh Hart, quickly. Sharp, tough finish. Wow. A few really tough makes by the Blazers so far. Tim a 3. That's off. Josh Hart. Out to Simons. Now Jeremy Grant. Backing down Tim. Uh-oh. God, Anthony Simons by himself. Rims out. Shaedon Sharp misses a putback. Bertans has it. How do we, guys? I don't know if we want to keep leaving Shaedon Sharp. You can leave Shaedon Sharp. Frank steps into a mid-range and hits. All right, Frank. Honestly, playing pretty well. Don't know if we want to keep Anthony Simons wide open the whole game. Josh Hart into Nurkic. Mavs going small. Nurk getting doubled. Jeremy Grant. And gets fouled. Way too easy. Way too easy to get to the rim there. Way too fucking easy. God, man. Will this team ever be good? Like, will this team in the next 5 years have a good supporting cast where it's like, doesn't feel like it has to be a completely and total perfect game?
Hadn't missed a shot yet. 6 points.
8:48 left in the second quarter. Right now it's time for a message from Baylor Scott and White.
Luka's 0-3 from the free throw line. He's taking some bad shots. These lineups are absurd. No defense being played at all by the Mavericks. None whatsoever.
When Jeremy Grant scored 37. The Mavericks blew out Portland on December 16th at American Airlines Center.
6-point game. It's just been around here. Mavericks have had a lot of these games lately where it's like a 6-point game the whole time. They never get it close, and then Frank a sidestep three. Yeah, I don't mind that shot, all things considered.
He sidestepped the closeout rather than going under the defense for a mid-ranger early.
With how he started this game, I don't hate that shot.
Nurkic, a handoff to Sharp.
Jeremy Grant on the wing. Backing down Theo Pinson. Now Sharp. A long two. Mavs down 8.
Off the bounce, everybody can use that deck to knock down that rhythm shot.
Tim. Theo Pinson, a wide open 3. Yeah. Well, Mavericks are going to drop this one. They play tomorrow night. We'll see if Luka plays. If he doesn't, then this is going to be a brutal road trip. No two ways around it, really. Nurkic gets fouled and 1. They're Mavericks are down 10, about to be 11. Fuck, man. I really hate that I made that promise that I wouldn't rage quit a game. I don't want to watch this bullshit at all. Do not want to watch this bullshit at all. Like, not at all. Philly, Utah is kind of interesting.
For Tim's sacrifice.
There is a timeout on the floor called by Dallas. Down by 10 with 7:51.
I don't want to watch this bullshit at all. Like, they're just so unwatchable. This is the problem. This is the problem every time I tell you guys this. And then you guys are like, oh my God, you always get so mad. Like, fuck you. Dude, they're just so unwatchable. Like, it's one thing to lose games, but holy shit, man. Like, when they're bad, it is like, I don't want anything to do with it. Like, I'm disgusted that I was even involved with it. You know, like, I really don't. God, it's just like, I don't want to watch this shit. Don't front run my guy. No, I mean, you guys got to understand too. There's a big difference between just sitting down and watching and streaming. Like, there's a big difference between having to be like energetic and shit when watching the game whenever they look like fucking trash. Like, I absolutely hate that this is what the team looks like. Can we talk about how fucking sad it is that Maxi Kleber, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Josh Green, 3 guys who aren't even top 100 players in the league, those 3 guys are out, and you are fucked. Can we talk about how fucking pathetic that is? Like, that's pathetic. Like, this supporting cast for a player of Luka's quality should be a war crime. Like, it should. There should be a basketball jail. And Mark Cuban should be serving fucking a 250-year sentence without the possibility of parole. Because this is just horrific. It really is. And I am at least happy that, like, you know, they talk about it on the Bill Simmons podcast now about how pathetic this roster is. They talk about it. And I don't even mean disrespect to the guys on the roster. I want to make that very clear. Whenever I shit on this roster, I don't want to, like, shit on the players, okay? The players are who they are. We all know that. We all know exactly who these fucking players are, right? In different roles, they'll be good. But they're asked to do way more because the front office is a joke. It is a pathetic joke. You're in year 5 of Luka Doncic. This team should be competing. Like, this team, before the start of every season, people should be like, oh, Mavericks. Like, I don't know how you're going to beat the Mavericks. Like, they get into a playoff series with Luka. Like, I don't know how you're beating them. Instead, it's just like, you're a joke. You're a fucking joke. You were a 1-point underdog in this game. Tim is not even close on a fucking wide open mid-range. These guys are terrible. Nurkic at 3. Tim rebound. Like, you were an underdog going into this game, a team that's lost 5 in a row, where Damian Lillard was questionable the whole day. You were an underdog. That is sad. I mean, really, it is.
Which is the second of the game on the big Bosnian, Yusuf Nurkic.
Pretty cunning play that time by Spencer Dinwiddie. He felt Nurkic switch off on him and then just attacked him.
Spence gets fouled. He's going to the free throw line. Made his first.
New or gently used coats at all home games in the month of January. You'll receive a Raising Cane's coupon for a free box combo as an appreciation for your donation.
Spence makes both.
Christian Wood with that beaming smile, as you saw on the promo. We wish we saw that beaming smile out on the floor and his shot blocking presence.
The Mavericks get a stop at all. Dame, drop off for Nurkic, who misses a layup. Hardy with the rebound.
That's moved him into the top 20. He's now 17th in the league. And
Tim, baseline jumper, good.
Timmy's so good at getting up. He has a lot of lift on his jump shot.
Dame. Josh Hart, 3. That's off. Rebound, Jaden Hardy. Hardy with the head of steam. Gets a foul call. And that might have hit off the backboard.
See Hardy just attacking.
Yep, that's a foul.
He likes to get to that rim.
Show another angle of that. That looks like that might hit the backboard before Shaden Sharp got it. Either way, 2 free throws. Why do we always get the 9 p.m. game? I saw that. Okay, wait. Partha, are you not American? People on Twitter were raging in replies to my tweets that the Mavericks were playing at 9. There are time zones in America. So it's like 7 o'clock right now, or 8 o'clock now.
4 assists in the first
In
quarter.
Portland.
It's Bertans going out. Mavs are trailed by 11, but Hardy's
Jaden Nowitzki knocks down both.
6-0 Dallas run. Yeah, Dinwiddie with a pair of free throws.
5-point game.
Baseline J hit by Hardaway.
He playing defense. Dame, a 3 is good.
Sit down.
Yeah, that's the first 3 Dame has hit tonight.
You know Dame's going to hit some shots.
From the field.
Dinwiddie, an elbow jumper. It's a good look. Gets it to go. Good shot by Spence.
Leading scorer for the Mavericks tonight is Spencer with 10.
14 already for Dame.
Bullock's got 9.
Dame,
7 each for Ntilikina and Hardaway.
guarded by Tim. Josh Hart swings at Jeremy Grant. Shaden Sharp in the corner. Guarded by Jaden Hardy. Rookie on rookie crime. Shaden Sharp, a pull-up 3. No good. Good defense. Good job, Jaden Hardy. Rebound, Luka.
4 boards, 4 assists, 4 points for Luka.
Luka,
5:40
double.
left in the second
Tim
quarter.
swings it.
Dinwiddie
Jaden Hardy open in the corner. No, good look.
on the three-pointer from the corner for Jaden Hardy.
Good shot. Dame. Good job by Tim.
Lillard cross court.
Josh Hart. Good defense. Jeremy Grant catch and shoot 3.
Grant for 3.
Who's? I don't know why Jaden Hardy's coming off of him there.
Portland is playing well.
Back to a 9-point game. No, Mavericks are not playing well, Harp. The Mavericks are not fucking playing well. You don't need to say that.
7 points
They're not.
last time these 2 teams met.
And all early in that game.
Jaden Hardy. Nice attack.
Hardy blocked by
Probably shouldn't have gone up with that. I'm kind of getting a little annoyed at Jaden Hardy sometimes.
Dallas trying to get
Jeremy Grant open 3 in the corner.
another 3. That was no good.
Jaden Sharp offensive rebound.
By Shaden Sharp.
And now Josh Hart has it. It's a little too many bad shots for my liking. Dame a step back 3. Good contest by Tim. It's a miss. And
It's a foul.
Mavericks have to foul Drew fucking Eubanks because they can't fucking rebound. God damn this team, man. They just do so many things wrong. I cannot believe this shit. By the way, I did not mean to close the stream.
Then he moves up. Oh, and
Dame misses a dunk.
going for the
I don't even know how he closed out of it.
Try to punch like that very often. Here's Dinwiddie and Simons Mavericks backing up, trying to avoid a third foul, and that allows Dinwiddie to finish.
Spence with a nice finish.
That's pretty smart of Dame.
7-point game. Simons.
Knowing that the guy has 2 fouls.
Now here's Simons on the drive himself.
Is that on Dwight Powell?
And this is, I'm sad to report, the third foul of the game on Dallas's Dwight Powell.
Why are you mad, Dwight Powell? That was a horrendous foul. Another terrible foul and a terrible contest by Dwight Powell. What is he doing, man?
Drawing a foul that time.
Simons with a made free throw. This is including tonight's games. Donovan Mitchell made a couple for Cleveland. So right now he's in front of Simons in terms of made threes.
That is the second just awful.
Despite all of the time that he missed. And Buddy Hield of the Indiana Pacers, a team the Mavericks haven't seen so far this season. He is running away with things, which is not a surprise that Buddy Hield.
That's the second just completely unnecessary and terrible foul that Dwight Powell's committed tonight.
In his career.
Like, Spence played good defense there. Why is Dwight Powell coming to body check?
But he's one of those guys, he's a man with a plan when he gets into the game.
Oh, yeah. he's gonna get buckets.
Portland is over the limit. There was a foul by Drew Eubanks. The clumsy challenge out front by Eubanks. Fighting through a screen.
It doesn't make any sense.
Powell's out there with 3 fouls. He's on the free throw line for the first time in the game. He missed an early layup tonight. Dwight's made 20 of his last 23 field goal attempts.
Dwight Powell misses the free throw.
Ntilikina's in the game.
Yeah, they're doubling Luka's super hard. I mean, Mavericks just aren't playing defense. Like, that's really what it boils down to. No defense has been played. Rebounding's been awful. Dwight Doncic, 1 of 2. Mavericks have been in the 6 to 8 point range. They can't make it any closer than that because they can't get a fucking stop to save their lives. Dwight Powell, Eubanks at the elbow, back to Dwight Powell. I'm sorry, Dwight Howard. What the fuck am I saying? Damian Lillard. And Anthony Simons an easy layup. He's not playing defense. Luka's not checked in. Not playing defense at all. Anthony Simons just gets right past him. Just not playing defense. 10-point game? I mean, not interested in it at all. Nobody on the team is. Luka. Good pass to Dwight Powell, who dunks it.
Like I talked earlier about how you got to soften up pass. That one needed to be a bullet. Yes. And Luka got it through there.
Dame drops it off to Eubanks, who gets an easy dunk. Luka's got to at least try on defense, man.
He's going to have to be better defensively. A lot of dribble penetration in this first half for Portland.
And that's why they're shooting about 54% of the game.
Oh, man. Mavericks, like, literally cannot get a stop to save their fucking lives. Luka, step back 3. Bad shot. Luka is standing there for some reason. Dame. And 1.
This is bad news because he's hurt, it looks like, and he's got 4 fouls.
God, I don't want to watch this fucking shit at all, man. I'm turning it off. I'm sorry, guys. The Jazz and Sixers game is good. I'm not watching this game. I'm sorry. I really am. I cannot do it. I can't do it. I don't want to do it. Like, it's fucking pathetic. Like, holy shit, man. I cannot stand them. I just really cannot. Like, they just do so many things bad. Like, all of the things that really piss you off as a fan, like, the shit that really makes you upset, they do. They don't play fucking defense. That's infuriating. They don't rebound. Like, the most annoying things, easy baskets and offensive rebounds. The most annoying thing as a fan to watch, this team just loves doing it. They don't fucking like playing defense. They don't like getting rebounds. Like, Dwight Powell is miserable. And again, like, I don't want to, like, be too hard on him because we've known that. Like, guess what? We've known that. We've known that this guy, missed free throws, bad shots. We've known that this guy God, I tweet out that Luka needs to try on defense. Literally within 30 seconds, I have 7 replies. Literally within 30 seconds, I have 7 replies defending him. Guys, if he's on the floor, he's got to try defensively. Okay? Like, if it's really so bad, then, like, sit him for a week. I'm sorry. Dwight Powell's been so bad. Jesus Christ, man. Like, let's look around. Like, let's just look at the roster. Dwight Powell. They bring in JaVale McGee. They bring in JaVale McGee so we don't have to see Dwight Powell anymore. Within a week, that dream is dead. Within a week, that dream is dead. And, like, JaVale McGee's so fucking bad that we have to play Dwight Powell. Like, I know it's only 12 points. Here's the difference, guys. Like, 12 points in, like, the flow of the game, it can be like, oh, it's a 12-point game. Mavericks are in this. They don't look like they're even in the same gym. Like, it's a miracle it's a 12-point game. Like, they have been just completely and totally, thoroughly dominated in this game. Like the Blazers fucking reek. They're terrible. And the Mavericks look awful. What does that tell you? Like, the Blazers are an actively bad team currently. They just are. And they're getting fucking ran out of the gym, the Mavericks are. Like, they don't even look like they belong in the same association as them. They look like they should get relegated. Look at this shit. They're getting fucking killed. Are they fully healthy? We have 4 rotation players out like it happens. Again, I would be fine with it. They've been horrible on this road trip, dude. Horrible. They were horrible against the Thunder. I know Luka didn't play in that game, but they were terrible. Horrible against the Clippers. That was a sad, sad showing. That was pathetic. This Lakers win, like, are we really that moved by this win? That was a sad state of affairs. And they look awful in this game. And if you go back, like, right after the winning streak, I mean, they got fucking demolished by the Celtics. Beat a Pelicans team that didn't have, like, their 3 best players. Like, it's been a terrible stretch. Here's my slightly biased ballot. Luka, Shea, LeBron, Markkanen, Christian Wood. Although I'm so mad at the Mavericks, I'm honestly thinking about getting Christian Wood out of there. Brunson, Kyrie, future Maverick, Kevin Durant, Kristaps Porzingis, Bam Adebayo, again, future Maverick. Holy shit. Woo, yikes. I mean, in Luka's defense, they are, like, they're hard doubling him, but yeah, he looks bad tonight. Like, this is what I'm saying. If it's, like, gotten this bad, where his energy is so terrible, night in and night out. I did see Jaws dunk. That was fucking crazy. His energy is this low, night in and night out. Like, honestly, like, just sit him for a week. I'm being dead serious. I know the implications. But it's like, if the energy and effort is this pathetic over the last week, which it has been, I'm sorry, it has. I thought that his play in the first half of that Clippers game was really bad. Really, really, really bad. And yeah, it did look like somebody who was tired. He was great in the Lakers game, obviously. Jazz were down 20 points in this game. So, hey, anything's possible. Except the Jazz are like actually kind of fun to watch. How can Luka have energy? The man is tired of carrying. What I'm saying, sit him for a week.
Alexander Walker whistle for the foul.
Yeah, James Harden is so good at.
He gets benched for a week. He loses MVP. What are you saying?
Push him under the basket, gets into
Did Luka just miss 2 free throws again?
Walker, but he catches them on the move.
Those will be free throw 4 and 5 for Harden.
5 points for Luka at halftime.
The all-powerful Kia SUV
1 of 5 from the free throw line.
Harden and Embiid combined for 50 of the 104 points tonight by Philadelphia, and a 12-point fourth for Harden. Team straight for Harden. The Jazz with the ball down by 5. Clarkson back to work out front. Taylor Horton-Tucker drives left hand.
It's so funny Luka's free throw shooting because you'll look and it'll be like 70%. But it's like, it doesn't feel like that at all. Like, I'm always shocked when people are like, yeah, Luka's 75% at the free throw line. I'm like, it feels way fucking worse. Like 75%. That aren't like, if Luka finishes a game 75% from the free throw line, I'm like, hell yeah. I'm like, hell yeah, nice.
29 for Harden. Jazz need an answer. You notice, T, more three-point line perimeter pressure. Clarkson. Oh, my.
Jordan Clarkson hits at least one horrible, unbelievable 3 a game. And he just got a terrible tech.
Clarkson, marvelous night.
That's a tough bucket. Jordan made it look so easy.
He didn't get teed up?
For JC on just 2 of 9 from downtown. 5-point game.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson would be nice on the Mavericks. He takes like one shot a game where you're like, oh my God, what the fuck is he thinking? And it goes in. Like, look at this. Joel Embiid is playing in a game and James Harden's getting double teamed. Like, can you imagine? Can you imagine the luxury? The luxury of having another player on your team as an MVP level player, having another player who draws doubles. Harden another step back 3.
Jumps off the rim. Alexander Walker.
Nice job by Walker Kessler. Cutting Embiid off so he couldn't get all the way to the hoop.
They pass it inside. There's a whistle down.
What are we saving our picks for, Levine? Get Luka some help now.
Alexander Walker down.
Yeah, and Alexander Walker went down first, and you have Joel Embiid.
T withdraws doubles quite a bit. I don't know if I've ever seen Christian Wood draw a double when Luka is on the floor.
Wow, that's not a foul, huh?
Oh, that is definitely a foul. Saw Embiid swipe the arm there. The keel.
That's 2 on Embiid.
Doc Rivers still has his arms up.
He does. Well, he's very candid tonight. Mike Conley drives, kicks.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker 3.
Walker, good look from 3. Jazz rebound out front.
Jordan Clarkson 3. Hey guys, if you want to watch a fun game, hey guys, programming alert.
34.
If you guys want to watch an actual fun team play,
Career 30-plus point night.
Like Tyrese Maxey's turnover there, but flame on Jordan Clarkson.
if you guys want to watch an actual fun team play basketball, the Jazz are really, really battling right now. Jordan Clarkson has what, 34? What a pathetic joke this team is. I mean, this is 5 points. I mean, he's got to play better. Let's just call it what it is. But he is getting hard doubled. So let Luka rest and lose every game by 40. That's what you want? I mean, they haven't been good at all this road trip. They're about to get blown the fuck out tonight. They lost to the Thunder. They lost to the Clippers in embarrassing fashion. That game sucked. They barely beat the Lakers by the hair on their chinny chin chin. Luka had to play 55 minutes. Getting blown out tonight. I'm assuming Luka probably sits tomorrow, so you're going to get blown out tomorrow night, too. Dude, it's halftime chill. Hold on. I want to see something. All right. I just want to see. I haven't read any of these. Luke has to at least try on defense. Been an awful road trip from around that end. That's all I said. That's not even like super crazy. That's not even super crazy. That's just like a, hey, man, it's just true. Luka's defense has just not been good. The effort's not been there. He at least has to try. That's a normal statement. Luka needs to get a bit more aggressive in the second half to get the paint more. He's getting taken out of the game a bit at the moment, and the rest of the team just can't create offense. That's good. He shouldn't have to even play this game. He's played like 120 minutes last 3 days with Wood out. This seemed like an obvious rest game. Crazy how our 23-year-old star has tired legs. Pretty sad. Plays 40 minutes, leave him alone. Result of being grinded to the ground this season. Well, he has to drop 40 points with 10 assists in offense. No energy. He's resting tomorrow, guaranteed. Luka's in NBA hell. If he doesn't drop 30 a game, it's a bad night. Maybe he's resting on one side of the ball so he can play tomorrow. The whole team is cooked on defense. Portland scores on every possession. I'm not a Mavs fan, but I sub your channel. Well, this isn't necessarily just a Mavs channel, but I'm a Mavericks fan. So when the Mavericks play, yes, we do focus on the Mavericks. These actually aren't as bad as I was expecting. I think it's more foul trouble. He's not really that good on defense anyways, and when he tries, he gets calls because refs hate him. Yeah. How does Embiid manage so many calls shooting that many mid-ranges? How many does Embiid have? 26?
They feed the ball to Clarkson, fouled. And Harden picks up the whistle. It's third and 2 shots for Clarkson. Well, it's our First Colony Mortgage key contributor. First Colony Mortgage, the official mortgage.
If he leaves the Mavs, half the current fan base would go with him. Yeah, I mean, that's having a superstar in the NBA, though, to be fair. Same said for any team now, like KD's on or Steph's on or LeBron's on. Like, if Steph left the Warriors, a ton of fans would follow him. That's just how the NBA is. That's just the downside, I guess, of having a superstar. It's really an NBA-centric thing. That doesn't really happen in, like, the NFL.
6 points for Clarkson. He has scored the last 8 for the Jazz. Utah down a bucket.
Utah down 2. 3 minutes left. Embiid.
Kessler. And
I don't know who he was throwing that to. Turns it over. But the NBA is worse than the NFL. Why? Because it's superstar-centric? Maybe the front office talked to Luka about the future plans, and Luka's like, fuck it.
just the 8th turnover by the Sixers. Here's
Clarkson.
Dashes
THT.
Horton Tucker.
Kick. Nikhil Alexander-Walker for the lead. Oh, almost rims in.
For a moment, you held your breath and thought maybe the shooter's touch. A great look, though.
Oh, Walker Kessler with the block. The rejection.
JC.
Mike Conley at 3. No.
The mark and the rebound of PJ Tucker. Oh, this crowd is
That would have been a crazy shot.
coming up on the 2.5 minute.
Jake Milton open 3.
Three's up
Oh, big shot.
and having some words with that front row. Shake Milton, 17-point game off the bench. Sixers have
What up, Pat?
17 threes. Conley fouled on the drive by Harden.
To at least be honest, every Mavs player is trash at defense except Dorian Finney-Smith and Green. Besides that, the whole team is trash on defense. No, Maxi's really good on defense. Milton wanted a goaltend there. That was not a goaltend.
I'm wide open over here. Knocks it down. Talking trash to the fans.
Conley takes a deep breath. First one's up and good. First point scored by Mike in the fourth.
I would kick the tires with Westbrook. Just don't want to have to give up a bunch for him. I mean, we'll see how this trade deadline plays out. It will tell us a lot about this Mavs team.
Chance to cut it to 3.
If they do like hey, we're going to trade Tim Hardaway for like an expiring, you know exactly the direction this team's headed, and it's saving money. Like that will tell me all I need to know right there. We're fucked. We are fucked. Next year's going to be a disaster, and the plan is to pray to God this summer some free agent, for some reason, for the first time in this franchise's history, wants to come here.
Skips a pass over to Embiid. Drives on Kessler.
It'll tell us a lot. Oh, Walker Kessler blocks Embiid at the rim.
Alexander Walker.
Clarkson, nice up fake. Mike Conley open 3 for the tie. Boom! Mike Conley ties it. Big Mike. One of my favorite players of the last decade. Always loved Mike Conley. Embiid, elbow jumper, strong. Kessler rebound, 132. It's tied. Ready to get back into non-Mav streams. First one will be, I think, Wednesday. I'm not streaming on Monday. Gonna run errands. There's games all day long for MLK Day. Got errands to run. Hopefully I'm feeling better. End of shot clock. Mike Conley, a floater, short. Rebound Harden. Good defensive possession.
Oh, what another incredible game. And the 12th back-to-back for the Jazz.
Harden to Embiid. What is that foul call?
Null was right there in his lap, and he saw him come over to defend, and a savvy veteran, Joel Embiid, at the line.
Yep. If you show your hands, you have to.
What is that whistle, man?
So Joel Embiid can't do this.
What is that?
On the keels, arms, and gets the harm.
Wait, hold on a second. Are the Jags about to win?
Embiid now 10 of 12 from the line in a 28-point game. Under a minute to go.
Embiid 1 of 2.
Make one, miss one. Oh, the table is set again. Chaos.
Jags about to pull it off. I watched that.
Lake City. 45 seconds to play. 114, 113.
Clarkson.
With Harden. Bump, no foul. Tries, paint, floater.
Misses. Kessler with the tip in. Walker Kessler. Timeout Sixers. Jazz are up 1. Look at the rook. Go check out my Walker Kessler propaganda video if you haven't. This guy's fucking unreal.
The rookie.
I had a friend text me, a friend of mine who's a Thunder fan, text me and ask me where I thought Jalen Williams, J-Dub, would go in a redraft. And I said 3rd maybe. Behind Paolo and Benmath. Like just off the first 40 games, obviously. I kind of forgot about Walker Kessler. Keegan Murray's been better lately. I'm about to put this football game on off to the side. NBC Sports. Isn't that shit on like Peacock or something now? Isn't that shit on Peacock? Do I have to log into Peacock? Oh no, man. I don't know if I want to win. I kind of want the Chargers to win, to be honest. But weren't they down 28-0, the Jags? No, Jabari Smith's not a bust. He's just playing in like the most disgusting team I've ever seen. Yeah. I was saying purely off the first. Purely off the first couple of games.
A gigantic first half with 3 picks. Lawrence, 4 interceptions in the first half, and then 3 touchdowns in the second and 1 at the end of the first half.
4 interceptions in the first half. How are you even in this game?
He said that, Doug Peterson
I like Jabari Smith's game. I think he's going to be good. All right, here we go. What do the Sixers do? Harden
very much he did do that. And he told
gets an easy layup. Too easy. 27 left. 1 point game. No timeout. Here we go. Jazz walking it up. Clarkson. Do they go quick for a 2-for-1 opportunity? Clarkson puts the Jazz back up 1. Sixers use their last timeout.
Night after night. That is just amazing to watch this young
For a top pick, you know? Yeah, well, listen, Jabari Smith, I think he's going to be a good player.
scorers out there. Harden's
But, like, that I was literally saying this after that pick. They need a fucking point guard because his game isn't predicated on I'm creating my own offense all the time. Never understood that shit. Yeah, Kessler's been great. Yeah, Jazz are incredibly fun to watch. They're like maybe one of the most fun. All of their games are so close, too. Here we go. Jags getting close to field goal position. The shit is the shit team game back on?
clutch field goal attempts most this season. Right behind DeRozan and Donovan, JC was 73. A confident player. His teammates, trust him. And the ball finds its
4th and 1. Oh shit, this is the game right here, I think. 4th and 1. They got it. They're going for it.
Sixth man of the year to a guy who has been a great leader again for this team on and off the court.
I guess you have to go for it. They're down 2.
He's a primary
This would be like a fucking 60-yard field goal.
in clutch moments.
last night 23 and
15 fourth quarter points. Man, look at the sports. Call me fucking slightly Sports Center.
9 rebounds. All right,
Here we go. 4th and 1. They're going for it.
and we're playing basketball.
Timeout.
Seconds. The ball
Here we go.
in the hands of
10. Harden. Behind the back. Embiid. Fading. Hitting. Timeout, Jazz. 4.9 left. Embiid limping.
9 to play. And beat the big bucket on the step back.
Yeah, just like they drew it up. Harden attracting attention, gets Kessler to come over. And Embiid not even thinking about going all the way.
Mavs are just getting ran through.
Nice little one dribble fade.
Jesus. What an embarrassment. I wonder if they're embarrassed. I actually don't think they are.
You saw that pass from Harden behind the back, the soft touch by the big 7-footer.
I love these kind of games because it's
Here we go. Jags going for it. Looks like a quarterback sneak.
strategy for both these coaches.
It's a handoff. They're going to get it. And a lot more. Oh, my God.
After timeout play,
All the way to the 15. They're going to win.
themselves in a position.
They're going to fucking win the game, I think.
I believe the Jazz will have the last one.
A minute 14 left. They could just kick a field goal with 0 time left. What the hell happened in this game?
Find a cutter. It doesn't have to be a 3. You can drive and actually force Philadelphia to put you on the line.
Yeah, and I have a feeling Philadelphia is
That was a sick play. All right, 4.9 left. Jazz down 1. No Markkanen in this game.
you want to try to avoid having him
Going up against Harden, Embiid.
his
They were down 20 at one point. Now with 4.9 left, they got a chance to win it at the buzzer.
To guard this 4.9 seconds left.
Utah at 1 point down 20. They battle back to take the lead. Now Philly off that jumper by Embiid. Lead by 1. Alexander Walker.
Nikhil Alexander Walker inbounding. Mike Conley, THT, Beasley, Clarkson. Here we go. Inbound. Nikhil Alexander Walker, Clarkson.
He's got it. They push him out behind the three-point line. Jazz
Horrible shot. That's kind of embarrassing.
perimeter defense, and the Jazz
Well, Jazz will lose. I don't.
20. They battle back and lose 118-117.
Yeah, that's tough. It's tough because you didn't.
That looks like a Mavericks shot.
Get a good look. That's a tough spot to be. Again, when you get double teamed, you get blitzed, and there's a line right there, which means that's like a third defender.
That looked like a Mavericks shot. Well, now unfortunately the Mavericks are the only basketball game on.
And this was set up for JC to get it. He goes deep and he gets Embiid as one of those trap guys and just can't even see the rim.
Incredible night for Jordan Clarkson despite that miss.
All right, well the Jags are going for a field goal for the win here.
Jazz back from 20 down.
So unfortunately we have to watch the fucking Mavericks. That was a good game though. Unfortunately, we got to watch the Mavericks. Here we go. 36-yarder for the win. Chargers icing them. Okay, does icing work? Because I'm thinking, like, if I'm a kicker, right, I'm expecting the ice. So if the ice doesn't come,
Big ones. And then Reggie Bullock is knocking down shots.
so if the ice doesn't come, it's like, oh shit.
As well for this Maverick team to stay in it.
Reg has got a season high 15 points tonight. Pocket pass to Nurkic. Nurkic through the crowd inside the score.
He's so big and strong, and he's attacking Dwight Powell, who has 4 fouls.
Maneuvering through the defense. Dinwiddie looking for the
Then when he turns it over,
the big body of
Jags win it with the field goal.
side against Luka. Great defense by Doncic. Locked down Luka. Knocks the ball out of bounds off Josh Hart.
Well, in the open court, Hart makes the decision. He got a lot of ball, too.
Got the ball.
Mavericks down 14. Jags win. The hell even happened?
Here's
Reggie a wide open three. Oh, he passes out of it to Dinwiddie,
He made a late pass
who
to
kicks to
Dinwiddie.
Tim, who's wide open for three. That's off.
No good. Powell
Shoot that,
back up for the
Reggie.
rebound. Nurkic holds him off. Reggie's shooting the first opportunity. Should've
Josh
been
Hart
the
open three in the corner. Why did I turn this fucking shit on? I hate them. Like they play the brand of basketball that's like the most infuriating to watch. You know, where it's no defense at all, no rebounding at all, and bad shots. Like it's just I'm so uninterested in watching this fucking disaster. Reggie wide open three. He hits. Reggie has 18 points, and you're about to waste it because you like literally cannot get a stop to save your whole entire fucking existence. You're shooting 50% from three, and you're getting just creamed.
Long rebound. Bullock's got it.
And numbers, too.
Yo, off the floor. No, Luka. Why are you shooting that?
Lillard with a rebound.
What is he doing? What is he doing?
Maneuvers through the defense. Finds Nurkic.
He has to be trolling.
Simons changed his direction. Shot clock goes under 10. Dallas trying to deny the dribble. Hand off to Lillard, and they do and steal it. Bullock. Little contact between Luka and Hart. Play on. And then out of bounds off the knee.
What is he doing?
Timeout on the floor. With 6:24 to go in the third quarter. Mavs
Like, what the fuck is that stupid fucking shot? You have some momentum. You come down the floor. You have a numbers advantage, and you just throw up a dog shit step back three. Why? This is what I'm saying. Like, when Luka's playing like this and he's really tired, it honestly is kind of destructive. What I'm saying, like, whenever I see him come out of the locker room looking like this, it's just like, sit him. If he can't play, then do not play him. If he's too tired to play, do not play him. I think we would be annoyed, but I guess we'd all understand. I think it's annoying that it's just like, I know that there's a lot asked of him, but man, like, he just had a rest game. Yeah, I mean, you're shooting 48% from three. Reggie Bullock has 18 points on 6 of 7 from deep, and you're just getting fucking ran out of the gym. They're shooting 34% from three. But it's just like easy layups.
I didn't know that Mavs basketball broadcasting is asking questions like this these days. Which teammate does he want with him during a zombie apocalypse? He wants Dwight Powell. I noticed that Powell's a popular guy. For the teammate you want with you in whatever sort of oddball scenario we come up with. Deserted Island or
you know what?
Stanford?
Smart. Smart as a whip. That's what Dwight is. I don't know. It'd be hard between you and Dwight because you're pretty smart yourself.
No. Dwight's he's got Stanford going, man. Double team, and Luka finds the guy who's got the hottest hand tonight.
You have to win a game that Reggie Bullock. You have to win a game if Reggie Bullock is playing like this. Reggie Bullock having a game like tonight, you have to win it. He has 21 points, man.
Little pocket pass. Lillard went to Drew Eubanks. And Reggie's playing some good defense as well. For example, that
Dame, tough make. Dame slow to get up. Come on, number advantage. Luka, kick to Dinwiddie. This is a contested corner three.
So on the Bullock three is 7th of the game. The Mavs were within 11. They'd shoot up just about half of Portland's biggest.
Dame, a deep three.
But now 5 straight by Lillard has opened up a little bit of.
Guys, this is a Trailblazer team that was dead in the water. 5 straight losses. They look pathetic. They were done. Their fan base is ready to give up on them. They want to fire their coach. They want to blow it up. They want to tank. And you fucking get embarrassed. You get laughed out of the fucking gym. Fuck you. Tim breaks a wide open three.
With the 32 that he scored tonight. A miss by Hardaway, and again Lillard, and from long range.
Dame misses a three, but an offensive rebound.
With the ball in the basket.
Yeah, I mean, that's his goal right now.
I mean, that was right in front of his heart, and it was abundantly clear as soon as he went off the screen.
Jeremy Grant misses. Good rebound.
I mean, even 6 or 7 feet
by
beyond
Luka.
the arc, it was going up. That was man with the plan. Bullock sidesteps a closeout. 8 threes.
Reggie has 8 threes, and you're getting fucking killed.
He's gone to that special place that players do. And man, has it been needed tonight for the Dallas Mavericks. He is asleep on the floor, baby.
And Anthony Simons drains a three.
Well, the beauty of what Reggie is doing, he's getting them in the flow of the game. It's not like he's forcing shots.
Last 9 Dallas points are Bullock threes, 3 of them. 4 to go in the third.
What an embarrassing team, man. Like, they're so embarrassing in so many ways.
Dinwiddie with a basket.
Big time finish that time by Spencer, who was having himself a game as well.
Reggie has surpassed Dinwiddie when you look at leading scores in the game for the Mavs. He's got 24. Dinwiddie now has 19.
That's a great ball fake that time. And he's really lighting it up, stepping into every one of his shots. He picked a good time to get hot. Yeah. You got to get a guy that's 8 for 9 a couple of shots, don't you?
Yes, you do. Ntilikina's gone in. Hardaway's out. Hoisting from the corner. Shaden Sharp. Powell with a rebound.
14-point game.
Foul trouble. Playing with 4 here for the whole 8.5 minutes of the third quarter. Drive,
Luka fading, hitting a baseline jumper.
Down a dozen. Dallas. 3:22 to go in the third. Lillard just went out of the game for the Portland Trailblazers.
9, 5, and 9 for Luka. And he ball watches, and Gary Payton gets an easy alley-oop. This guy really pisses me off when he plays like this. Spence brings it up. Oh, nice move by Spence. And one. Nice move, Spencer. Just destructive on the defensive end lately. I don't know what else to say, guys.
They're getting contributions from enough places, Mark, to keep themselves in this game. And, you got to get some stops, of course, when you're down. But you also have to have a couple of hot guys on the floor. And the Mavericks have that, and Dinwiddie.
95 points with 3 minutes left in the third. Like, they're just not getting any stops at all. 22 for Spence. This is actually a rare game where others have stepped up. Anthony Simons blocked by JaVale McGee.
The ball is ruled Portland. Luka thinks they should challenge it. There's a dead ball and a timeout on the floor anyhow with 2:49 left in the third quarter.
Nice block by JaVale McGee. They want to challenge this. I don't know about that one. This would be funny shit. Wait, what's the three? What is it? Isn't it like 12? Most 3-pointers in a game. I'm pretty sure it's 12, right? That would actually be fucking hilarious. 14? This says 12. Oh, yeah, 14. Clay. What's he at right now? 8? Don't call it a comeback. Don't worry, I'm not. I'm sorry, guys. Giving up 100 points in 3 quarters is terrible. I don't care who's playing. Like, that's so bad. Everyone on Twitter saying that that was a terrible call. I only saw one replay. Luka better start launching threes. Hopefully they go in. Oh, he's been launching threes. I hate to say this is probably Luka's worst career game. I mean, on one end of the spectrum, it's like he is getting hard doubled immediately, pretty much every time he touches it. Mavericks did challenge this.
Upon review, the ruling on the floor is overturned to Dallas possession. The game clock.
Mavs with a challenge, it'll be their ball. That's actually not a bad challenge. Like you want to build some more momentum heading into the fourth.
Dallas still will be charged with their timeout.
Yep, that went off of Shane Sharp. Good block by JaVale McGee.
A lot of fingertip on that ball, maybe a fingernail on that ball.
It's a big break for Dallas too, Mark. He touched it. Direction change. Yep.
It's actually a pretty good challenge. Like, you want to build some momentum going into the fourth. You keep the ball off of a block. You're down 11. You can get it to single digits. Luka hounded by Gary Payton. I hate when Luka doesn't have good games and like guys are just gonna get. Oh my God, Reggie wide open 3 again. Can't be too mad. Can't be mad at him at all. Great look. He's gonna miss one. He's gonna miss at some point. 8 of 10 is still fucking stupid. Jeremy Grant, good closeout by Frank. Good job by Frank. Peyton Sharp, 3. You live with it. It's way off. Eubanks gets away with a walk. Simons gets fouled. What is it? You're getting. You're getting murdered on the glass. 33-19. How do you only have 19 rebounds? How the fuck do you only have 19 rebounds? Oh, man. 2 free throws here.
Another example of why scoring and how scoring is up so much. He averages 22 points a game. Now, normally you think, gosh, he must be like flirting with the top 10 or 15 in the league in scoring.
Yeah.
Not only do I not think that was a foul on JaVale McGee, but also Drew Eubanks got away with a double dribble big time. So, horrific there. Horrific.
Yeah.
Horrific ship for the Mavericks. Unfortunate. Should not have been points at all for the Blazers. Just terrible. Luka, good aggressive drive and an easy finish. Blows right past Gary Payton, gets a layup.
This game is right here to be had.
Mavericks down by 11. Man, if they could just get any stop at all. Simon's getting trapped. Good job. Ball moving. Jeremy Grant. Gary Payton 3. It's wide open.
The Trailblazers to 100 points late in the third quarter.
100 points with 123 left. Luka to Frank, wide open 3. So good. JaVale McGee with the putback. 1-point game. No point in getting any hope up whatsoever. There's no excuse to play this poorly on defense and not rebound.
A jam for his first basket of the game.
Jeremy Grant, wide open 3. 103 with 58 seconds left.
Portland, it feels like they're shooting much more than the 40% from the three-point line that they're shooting in this game. They're 12 of 30.
And the timing, they're making timely threes.
Luka with a ill-advised 3. What's he up to, man? Huh? What's he doing? The hell is he doing out there? What's he thinking?
That's 1 and 2 on this road trip.
And Gary Payton wide open in the corner.
With back-to-back games in Portland. They're not far from having to start thinking about the second night of the back-to-back. The front night sees Dallas down by 18 now as Payton playing the best of the limited games that he's played.
Mavericks down by 18. Horrific stuff, guys. Luka, it's time to stat pad.
Free throw coming up after the basket for Doncic inside.
Time to stat pad. No. They're shooting wide the fuck open shots. Like what? There was a game recently that I was like, dude, this is a fake game. Was it the Thunder game? Thunder game, they were shooting egregious, and it was like, kind of crazy shots. These are all wide the fuck open. Like, these are all literally, nobody was within 10 feet of these fucking guys. God, what a pathetic fucking game. Luka is 1 of 6 from the fucking free throw line. What is he fucking doing?
Fifth rebound of the game for JaVale McGee, tying Dallas for the team lead. And it is tipped in by McGee. No. Basket interference.
Luka misses. JaVale McGee offensive basket interference. Holy shit. I do not want to watch this fucking fourth quarter. Like, it's honestly bad for my mental health. I'm actually turning it off. This is a bad game, guys. That is not a game that you should be proud of at all. This is horrific, man. One of 6 from the free throw line. Jesus Christ. Something's off. Luka's playing terrible, and they have given up 106 points. I mean, they have 90 points at the end of the third quarter. Like, that's pretty good. Like, that's actually really great offensive production. Their defense is awful. Like, that's it. Offensively, you've honestly played pretty good. Defensively, this is horrendous. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're not missing shots, but holy shit, it's been so easy. Like, it's literally just like easy layups, easy drives to the rim that lead to fouls, or kickouts, wide open threes. Like, Dame has hit a couple of like tough shots, right? But that's Dame. Anthony Simons has hit a couple tough threes, but that's Anthony Simons. But outside of that, everything else has just been so incredibly easy for these guys. They don't rebound at all. I mean, this is who this team is. And they need to figure out, are we going to wait? Are we going to wait? Are we going to sit around and, like, wait until... Just going to sit around and wait? Oh my god, dude, there's nothing more annoying than Luka stands on Twitter. Like, just straight up. They're the most annoying fucking bunch there is. They have to be the most annoying bunch. They gotta extend Wood already. If you watch for nothing, it'll be malpractice. I just want to hear. I just want to hear a report. I just want to hear a report that the Mavericks have offered the extension. Like, once I hear that, I'll be fine. Because then it's like, well, if he doesn't accept it, you have to shop him. Like, that's just how it works. Wait, is Luka on the floor right now? Oh my god. Oh my god, what are they doing? Jesus Christ almighty. Why is he out there? My god, man. I wish there was another game on badly. Why is he playing?
Anything to try and disrupt the rhythm of the Trailblazers.
Boy, do they have a rhythm.
57% shooting, 42%.
Mavericks in his zone. Nurkic airballs a 3. Guess what? Jabari Walker gets blocked. Guess what? Guess what, guys? Guess how many opportunities the Blazers got? Guess how many opportunities the Blazers got that possession. Guess how many?
And the lead is 20, equaling the biggest lead of the game. Powell in the middle. Bertans driving. Dinwiddie shooting. Yes, sir.
Not the offense that's bothering the Mavericks, is it?
I'm looking down.
Guess how many?
53%.
45.
45 from downtown. But Portland is
Dude, this is embarrassing, man. You got to get Luka out.
and it's raining inside the building tonight.
It just,
Shaden Sharp's got 10 points in the game.
Dane finds him wide open, and that zone is built to take away those kind of shots. And the Mavericks giving them up right now.
Portland is a good three-point shooting team. They're 7th in the league at 37.
Luka blows a bunny. Please get him out of the game. Please, 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 please.
Then you can say that. He missed that
And Nurkic gets an easy dunk.
and down it goes.
Please get him out of the fucking game. Like, what are we doing?
Nurkic has 17. He's one rebound away from his 5th straight double-double. That's got to be a foul, the way Sharp ran through the screen set by Dwight Powell. And it is a foul on rookie Shaden Sharp.
Mavericks down 18 with 9:51 left.
Draft last summer.
He's turned out to be a pretty good player. There's the penetration that we've been speaking of all evening. And it is leading to something very comfortable for Portland. Nice pass.
Rolling, finishing, Powell from Luka.
Luka has 10 assists.
Luka does such a good job of looking the defense off.
10 assists in the game for Luka.
Mavericks down 10.
4th in the league, averaging 8.8.
I'm going to be mad if Luka doesn't play tomorrow. I'm just going to be straight up honest.
Luka headed the other way.
Luka, step back three in transition. I mean, at this point, you might as well, right?
Leading scorer in the game amongst all players, Damian Lillard, 32 points. And orchestrating the Portland offense right now. Inside to Nurkic, and Nurkic has 3 baskets inside here in the opening 3 minutes of the 4th quarter.
Nurkic with an easy finish.
Not just baskets, easy baskets.
Yes.
Yeah, dunks and layups.
All right there at the rim for the big man.
Yeah. And Portland shooting 57.
22-point game.
A foul called here, but it's not in the act of shooting.
What was he going to do?
Yeah, to the dismay and disbelief of Spencer Dinwiddie.
I'm with Spencer, too. He was doing nothing but shooting up. He got it up.
Like, what is Luka still doing in this game? Like, this isn't even me saying that Luka's played bad. I'm saying for the fact that he's looked just so incredibly exhausted and tired all night, why are you running him into the ground in a game that you're going to lose? There is a 0% chance you win this. None whatsoever. You play tomorrow night. There's no moral victories. It's not like you're a rebuilding, tanking team where it's like, well, hey, we got to learn. We got to play. No, just take him out of the fucking game. Let's lick our wounds and come back tomorrow night.
Got to do that. And Tate Tiora will say this. He was consistent. Just like Dinwiddie wasn't deemed to be in the act of shooting. Same thing for Damian Lillard in that sequence.
They waved it off. I don't know.
So what was the Clippers losing streak? I think it was 6, right?
Dinwiddie trying to avoid getting caught in the rip-through move, so it's Lillard taking a highly difficult step back, and Nurkic almost reached it in the corner, but not quite. So it's Mavs ball with 8:15 to play in the game.
I don't see how they can keep up this shooting. We'll see if it carries over.
We're gonna get you guys ready for this quote tomorrow night or after the game? A reporter's gonna ask, "Hey, is Luka gonna sit tomorrow night on the second half of back-to-back?" And kid's gonna say, "Yeah, I played him the whole second half." What do you guys think?
Only thing different is an hour earlier tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Central Time.
I'm willing to bet.
What do you guys gonna think? Like, what do you think? What do you guys think?
Like they shot it
The same thing he said
tomorrow.
last weekend in their last back-to-back. Luka, oh, nice move. Sauces up Nurkic. Gets a tough
Dancing on the rim and
layup to go. Nice aggressive attack by Luka.
pillow soft. A touch for Luka. Lillard to the defense.
Dame gets an easy run to the rim and gets fouled.
5 fouls in tonight's game on Dwight Powell.
I mean, what the fuck is he doing out there? Like, this is honestly some of the stupidest shit I've ever seen.
At 88% on free throws, here's Lillard on the line where he is perfect tonight. 8 out of 8. 32 points in the game. 7:37 left as we have a message here from Choctaw Casinos and Resorts.
2 free throws for Dame. 20-point game. Luka is still out there. They play tomorrow night. Literally zero reason for him to be in this game right now.
Lillard has only shot 40% in the 2 previous games against the Mavs this year.
Mavs down by 19.
The snake, they
This
go
is
with
really
him.
sad. This
He's
is
over 50% tonight.
one of my least favorite games they played this season, which is saying quite a lot.
Another drive
Luka.
here by Luka around Nurkic.
This is a layup.
This
Get him
doesn't
out of the
bounce
game.
back like the last one did. And before Nurkic started throwing bows, they got a little touch foul on Luka. First in the game.
Luka is angry, gets
That's 3 in the quarter.
a frustration foul. If Dame is still out there, why wouldn't Luka? You're down by 19. And you play tomorrow. And he's looked gassed all game.
Mavericks went into play tonight 24 and
Need the same energy for Dame, my guy. They're winning. They can do whatever the fuck they want.
separated by percentage points with the Sacramento Kings at 4-5 in the Western Conference. Lillard and Luka exchanging words. There was some post-whistle contact. Don't want there to be double technicals here, because then that would be 10 technicals this year on Luka.
This is embarrassing stuff for Luka. He definitely pushed Dame.
Indication of double technicals. Hardy's gone in for Hardaway, by the way. So that was much ado about nothing. Which happens sometimes, right? Yeah. Down the lane. Oh, Lillard.
Dame gets an easy layup.
Scored. He had a point to make tonight on that particular play. And the Blazers lead the game by 21 points with 7 minutes
And
left.
Tim's hurt. And Tim is hurt and limping into the locker room. Kid, you are a fucking moron. Fuck you. Well, this season is going down the toilet quickly, man. This season's going down the toilet quickly. This happened last year, too, with Tim, by the way. It sounded like Tim was going to get traded, and then he got hurt. Just Mavs playing a ton of minutes lately. Let's just ride our fucking starters in a game where we look horrible and have a game tomorrow night. Good job. This is a stupid fucking team. Like you're already your rotation is already so short. Like just throw the fucking white flag, man. Just throw the white flag. Let's get AJ Lawson out there. Let's get Theo Pinson out there. Let's get McKinley Wright out there. Let's get JaVale McGee back in the game for the last 7 minutes. And let's fucking get ready for tomorrow night. No, you want to ride these guys? All right, everyone's out. I'm going to do my one-word reaction right now. Do my one-word reaction now. Quick one-word reaction for a new candidate for the worst Mavericks loss of the year. I mean, they're really stacking up at this point. What a terrible game, man. I mean, they're going to give up 140, 150 points in this one. Can't rebound, can't play defense. I mean, they went to a zone and they were still giving up wide open threes. Pretty hilarious stuff. So shout out to the Mavericks tonight. I know all their defenders were out. There's no excuse for this shit ever, no matter what, no matter who's playing. Defensive effort has to be better. And then, what do you know? Game is completely out of reach. You have no chance of winning. 7 minutes left in the game. Tim Hardaway Jr. gets hurt. Because the Mavericks, even though they're basically playing like a 7-man rotation right now because of all the injuries, Kid has them out here playing the entire second half in a game that they've already fucking lost. And now Tim's out, doesn't look good. Luka played terribly. He's probably not going to play tomorrow night if I had to guess. God. Disaster class. This is a really bad road trip. I can't imagine they're going to win tomorrow, especially if Luka doesn't play. So what is it going to be, a 1-win road trip? Yuck. Disgusting. The Clippers had a 6-game, 7-game losing streak. Mavericks, hey, just play the Mavericks. Whenever you have a fucking losing streak, just play the Mavericks. Blazers had a 5-game losing streak coming into tonight, and you just got laughed out of the gym. In a game where Reggie went 8 of 10 from 3, you shot 46% from 3, you get ran out of the gym because you just didn't feel like playing tonight defensively. Kid, good job. Masterclass. Cuban, good job. You have built an incredible team here, man. Fuck. It really all just goes back to Cuban. This roster is just so terribly built. And I mean, it's not changing. Like they're gonna do cap saving moves in an effort to not go over the tax. In an effort to not go too deep into the tax in order to keep Christian Wood. They're going to try and make moves, right? They're going to make the team worse. We're going to have the same problem next year. They're going to tell us, hey, man, hey, like, at free agency class, all of those guys are going to sign extensions. Fucking a 37-year-old Kyle Lowry will end up being, like, the best free agent. We'll probably sign him to a $25 million deal. Sounds exactly like a move the Mavericks would make. And Luka's ass will be gone immediately. So that's what we have to look forward to. If Luka does end up leaving, I don't know how, like, I feel like the backlash against Cuban needs to be so incredible. The backlash against Cuban will have to be so bad that he would have to sell the team. Like, that would just have to be it. Like, the fan base reaction to it would have to be so terrible that he would have no choice but to sell the fucking team. How do we know Cuban's making roster decisions? He, like, openly talks about it. There was that clip going around Twitter where they were talking about, like, every draft pick recently, and Cuban's like, yeah, that was my guy. Yeah, that was my guy, too. Yeah, Nahara, yeah, that was me. Yeah, JJ Barea, that was me. Yeah, that was me. Like, he's just open with it. Nice work, Jason Kidd. Nice work, Mark Cuban. Good shit, guys. Nice job. I'm honestly hoping they get to 150. Left ankle sprain for Tim. It is not the problem. This roster is trash. How many people say to be happy about this team winning against garbage team? This team is trash. I mean, I was happy during that winning streak. Don't get me wrong. Like I have a theory for the Mavericks that I've honestly been working on. I have a theory that I have been working on. Like every time the Mavericks names pop up in literally every free agent, every big trade piece, the Mavericks name always comes up. That's just like a lie. Like the Mavericks aren't ever actually interested, but they put their names out there to make it seem as if they're doing things. Does that make sense? So it's like, hey guys, look, holy shit, we're going after Kevin Durant. Like, we're really going for it. They know damn well they're not fucking getting any of these guys, right? Like the Kyle Lowry stuff, it was like, okay, Kyle Lowry, like, obviously in retrospect with how Kyle Lowry's played in Miami, that contract would have been a disaster. But it makes sense. It made sense. The fit kind of made sense. The Mavericks, they're making this all-in push. Kyle Lowry that free agency was really weak. Kyle Lowry's the best free agent in that class. So it was like, oh, they're making the push for Kyle Lowry. But then it comes out that Jimmy Butler is Kyle Lowry's children's godfather. And I was like, oh, you actually have zero fucking chance to get him. Like, oh, you actually have no chance whatsoever to get Kyle Lowry. Like, there's not a single realistic opportunity for you to get him. Like, he's going to Miami. Everybody who has a brain knows that. Like, the Mavericks just float their name out there and try because it's like fans be like, oh, man, they really tried for Kyle Lowry. Then they signed Tim Hardaway Jr. to that $20 million deal 1 minute into free agency. The Mavericks made the Western Conference Finals last year because Jalen Brunson, who they immediately let walk for nothing, and Luka Doncic, who they are on a crash course for disaster with. That is why. It has nothing to do with Mark Cuban. Luka Doncic literally fell into your lap. Like, Luka fell into your lap. I'll give you some props for going for it. But he fell into your lap. You got so fucking lucky the Suns are idiots. You got so lucky the Kings are morons. You got so lucky the Hawks are idiots. And you also got lucky the Grizzlies didn't say, hey, you know what? Actually, we want to make that move up to 3 to get Luka. Or any other team. And then you immediately panic for KP. Goes disastrously. And you're such an inept front office that you can't recover from it. Like good front offices, dude, that trade is over 4 years old now. 4 years old. They have never recovered from it. Like, everything wrong with this roster can immediately be tied to that trade. Like, a good, competent front office would be able to fucking at least move on, like, recover from it. They're like still reeling from this trade. Didn't they let Brunson walk for nothing? Man. They max KP immediately. Like, they give KP the max contract, which you had to, of course. But you do that immediately with no injury provisions whatsoever. A week after Joel Embiid, an MVP candidate, signed a max extension with the Sixers that had tons of injury provisions in it. But for some reason, you can't get those injury provisions with KP. Make that make sense to me. The last big name player who demanded a trade and got traded, well, James Harden too. And I mean, I've said, like, the Brunson thing, the Brunson thing got fucked up way before. He should never have been able to be an unrestricted free agent. That got fucked up way before. But, you know, the Brunson thing, I could somewhat say, all right, he was so bad in that series against the Clippers. So I get you being like, yo, we don't even think this guy's a playoff player. So I don't know if I really want to be throwing him money. Like, let's just see how this season plays out. Right? I can actually somewhat understand that. Then you go into the season. If the reports are true that Brunson was willing to sign the extension in January, which, by the way, I don't believe. Like, I don't believe that to be true. I just don't buy it. But if those reports are true, you really fucked up then and there. And then I agree. Like, this offseason was just like the stars aligned for him to leave and go to the Knicks. Like, it just happened. In retrospect, like, at the trade deadline, would I rather trade Brunson for, like, some, like, mediocre guy? No, I'd rather have the Western Conference Finals run. So I actually could give you a little bit of a pass there. Although you did fuck it. In hindsight, it's terrible. You did fuck it. Yeah, man. Tim Hardaway contract was terrible. Loss of the year. I mean, they're really stacking up at this point. What a terrible game, man. I mean, they're going to give up 140, 150 points in this one. Can't rebound, can't play defense. I mean, they went to a zone and they were still giving up. I don't even remember what I said. Stuff. So shout out to the Mavericks tonight. I know all their defenders were out. There's no excuse for this shit ever. No matter what, no matter who's playing, defensive effort has to be better. And then, what do you know? Game is completely out of reach. You have no chance of winning. 7 minutes left in the game. Tim Hardaway Jr. gets hurt. Because the Mavericks, even though they're basically playing like a 7-man rotation right now because of all the injuries, Kid has them out here playing the entire second half in a game that they've already fucking lost. And now Tim's out, doesn't look good. Luka played terribly. He's probably not going to play tomorrow night if I had to guess. God. Disaster class. This is a really bad road trip. I can't imagine they're going to win tomorrow, especially if Luka doesn't play. So what is it going to be, a 1-win road trip? Yuck. Disgusting. The Clippers had a 6-game, 7-game losing streak. Mavericks, hey, just play the Mavericks. Whenever you have a fucking losing streak, just play the Mavericks. Blazers had a 5-game losing streak coming into tonight, and you just got laughed out of the gym. In a game where Reggie went 8 of 10 from 3, you shot 46% from 3, you get ran out of the gym because you just didn't feel like playing tonight defensively. Kid, good job. Masterclass. Cuban, good job. You have built an incredible team here, man. You know, I wouldn't even God, people need to understand, because I get asked a lot, like, whenever I'm just talking about the Mavericks, and I wonder if you guys feel the same. Anytime I'm talking, especially people in the Dallas area mainly, whenever we're talking about the Mavericks to people who are like fans, but not like super fans, you know, like those people love Mark Cuban. Like, they love him to death. They think he's a great owner. Like, they think he does great stuff. Like, they love him. What, fuck Mark Cuban, man? He's fake. I'm telling you, there's a lot of people in the Dallas area. Like, if you're not like religiously on Mavs Twitter, like, you probably love Mark Cuban. You probably think, oh yeah, that funny. Yeah, he's funny. Like, he shit talks the refs. Like, he's out. He's a public figure. Like, he's on Shark Tank. Like, yeah, he's awesome. One, I don't want my owner being like super involved in personnel decisions ever in any fucking sport. I hate it. Never do I want that. I'm a Cowboys fan as well. I don't want it. I don't want it. Cuban is a communist? I wish he was a communist. He'd be way fucking cooler. I don't want my owner involved in personnel decisions ever. I don't want my owner openly being like, hey, like I make most of the decisions. I don't want my owner being public really at all. Just be behind the fucking scenes. And I especially don't want my owner in a player-driven league. I never want my owner going on fucking sports talk shows and shit-talking other active NBA players. That's the dumbest, out of all of the dumb fucking things he's done, that is the worst. That is the most inexcusable. You know, you make a bad trade, you make a bad free agent signing here and there. You know what? That's going to happen to literally anybody. Anybody. Nobody's going to have a 100% hit rate. He openly shit-talked Kobe when Kobe was still active and in the league. He openly shit-talked Russell Westbrook when Russell Westbrook was still in the league. He got into an on-court argument with Kenyon Martin when Kenyon Martin was still in the league. Why the fuck would you do that? Yeah, Dwayne Wade, why are you shit-talking active NBA players who someday could be on your roster? What? Who does that? Is there literally any other owner who does that? I've never heard of some shit like that. Ever. That's the dumbest thing he's fucking done. Yeah, the hoodie comments, which, by the way, like, the hoodie comments and the AAU comments, both of those comments, if just made by some random fucking guy, it's like, all right, you know, whatever. But I don't want my owner to be involved in that shit. I don't want my owner saying how trash AAU is when the overwhelming majority of NBA players played in the AAU, played in AAU basketball. I don't want my owner publicly saying that he'd go on the other side of the street if a black guy in a hoodie walked up to him in a league that is predominantly black. Just stupid fucking shit over and over and over. It's like, why? Why are you saying these things? Those are all the dumbest, like, those are the dumbest things he's done. You guys don't remember the Mark Cuban hoodie comments? I mean, this was 2014. Cuban, I'd cross the street to get away from a black kid in a hoodie. If I see anybody that looks threatening, and I try not to, but part of me takes into account race and gender and image. He said, I'm prejudiced. Other than for safety issues, I try to always clutch my prejudices and be very self-aware. Didn't he also, wait, didn't he? Yeah, he also was, like, I think the only owner against booting Donald Sterling. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was the only owner who was against getting rid of Donald Sterling. Why is my owner saying this? You see what I'm saying? Just like, what are you thinking? Like, man, if you want to go be like a fucking public billionaire like Elon Musk, Sell the fucking Mavs. Okay? It's not a Jerry Jones situation where Jerry Jones is just like, you know, that drunk grandpa who just says the most obscene shit every time you have like a Thanksgiving dinner. That comment about the hoodie was actually worse than I remembered, because for some reason I thought he was saying, if I see anybody with a hoodie come up to me, I'm going to cross the street. That's actually what I remembered it being, but I guess it was worse than that. I did see the last, yeah, I listened to the low post. I mean, to be fair, like that was Bill Simmons speculating. I do think Bill Simmons has a lot of has like way more inside sources than people think, but that sounded like pure speculation. There's not exactly tons of billionaires lining up to own NBA teams, though. That is so untrue. That is so untrue. Mavericks could be up tomorrow, and there would be $4 or $5 billion bids immediately. That's I mean, there's a slippery slope when owners sell a team. Like, you could get a worse owner. It's possible, for sure. Like, you could end up in a way worse ownership situation, but you could also get an owner who comes in, he's like, hey, we're gonna spend money, we're gonna fucking win games. But there's no way in hell Cuban sells. This is his thing. Like, there's no way he sells. This is his shit. This is what he does. This is what he's known for. I mean, the Shark Tank shit's cool and everything, but this is like Mark Cuban, Dallas Mavericks. That's what you think immediately. Yeah, man. Like, pretty much every NBA team is going to sell for $4 billion at this point. Well, will you marry me? Yeah, sure. All right. Getting late. We literally could not do worse, though. It would be like going from being with an abusive husband that beats you to one that just screams at you. They could do worse, man. Like, there are some like teams that are in ownership nightmares. But I mean, you look at the spending over the last 10 years, the Mavericks are last. So actually, I don't know. Mavericks play tomorrow against the Blazers. Again, Mavericks now 24-20. Losing ground rather quickly, actually. Not just on like the Grizzlies who can't lose, the Nuggets who can't lose, but also the Kings. You're now half a game back from them. You're only 2 games up on the Timberwolves, who are now the 6th seed. Yeah, and Bill Simmons says something. I assume he has some kind of info on it. That's especially true when it's like insider shit. Like, hey, this team might be for sale soon. What teams are in ownership nightmares? The Suns just were. I would say Charlotte is. Like, MJ's terrible. Knicks fans have always said Dolan sucks. I know Rockets fans. Did they sell recently, actually? The Fertadas? I know most Rockets fans hate their guts. Lakers fans hate their ownership. Yeah, they hate the Fertitta. The Buss family is not very liked. The current ones, at least, by the Lakers fans. Yeah, Luka definitely got too good too quick for sure. I'm telling you, without trying to tank. But also the Mavericks, like, just they went for it too soon in retrospect with the KP trade. Even though, I mean, I was very excited about the KP trade when it happened. Mavericks in danger, man. They're slipping. Telling you without trying to tank, the Mavericks are not making the playoffs this season. I mean, they might be a play-in team. There's just no way they fall out of the play-in. Like, there's just no way that's happening. What was KP in New York? I mean, he was an all-star. Then he tore his ACL. Mavericks traded for him after he tore his ACL. It was a risk. No, we're definitely still paying for the KP trade. KP just couldn't stay healthy. I mean, there were moments where him and Luka like looked good. He just could not stay on the floor, and that just it got difficult to find like a rhythm, a good groove with him. And he like underperformed a little bit too. I mean, that's definitely a big piece of it. He underperformed. It was hard for him to get consistent. I think most of that was injuries though. Top 5 rookies so far. Hello, Bid Math, Walker Kessler, J-Dub. Like those are pretty much locked in top 4. Then I would say Keegan Murray. He's been a lot better lately. I mean, nothing the Mavericks gave up really ended up being much. Like, was it the pick they got for that, the Jericho Sims pick? Or did they turn that pick into Quentin Grimes? I don't really remember. Yep, sold KP when his value was in the toilet. Sold KP when his value's in the toilet, and by all accounts, it sounds like they were just like panicking, like let's just fucking end this KP experiment. I mean, the Wizards definitely get picked for KP right now. I still wonder, like, do Wizards fans think it's possible KP opts out? The Mavs said the Warriors front office, KD and Giannis would be on the team. I mean, Dallas isn't.
Miranda against McConnell.
God, that jump dunk is fucking crazy. I know, Mavs been playing for next year for literally like the last 15 seasons. I know. Mavericks really have no excuse to never bring in anybody. All right, I'm losing steam quickly. If I really wanted to get over my illness, I probably wouldn't stream at all because I yell and fucking scream. That's probably not great, but I will be live tomorrow. Hopefully I'm feeling way better. I don't have COVID, so at least that's good. Like, I can go out in public and feel fine. like not feel guilty. I've just been locked in my apartment the last 3 or 4 days. So we'll be live tomorrow. They play at 8 rather than 9, which is nice. 7:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll be live. And that'll be the last live stream until Wednesday. Not streaming on Monday. Although there's a full slate of games. MLK Day on Monday, so a bunch of games. Tuesday is the scheduled day off of streaming, and then Wednesday we'll be back. So I'm working on a new, since we're at the halfway mark of the season pretty much, I'm working on my new top 100 player list, which I hope to have out soonish. Still trying to figure out how I want to do that. If I want to do that in a video form or stream, it would be a really long video, but I know some of you like long videos. Probably just do it like that. Long video and just breeze past like the first 50 players or something. I'm really happy to see all these struggling teams being able to get back on track at least. Yeah, just play the Mavericks and you're good to go. If you're struggling, just look for the Dallas Mavericks on your roster, circle that, and say, all right, we just need to get here. We need to get to this game healthy. We'll be good to go. All right, guys. Thank you guys for coming out tonight. Frustrating ass stream. Kind of a funny stream. I mean, I tested for COVID in the middle of the fucking stream. Thank you guys for coming out. All the OGs. You guys know I love you very much. Could have spent your Saturday night anywhere in the world. You decided to spend it here. New subscribers, I promise you guys will not regret it. We stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. We also stream anytime the Dallas Mavericks play. We post regular content on the channel. Prize Picks promo code SLIGHTLY. If you're interested in signing up for Prize Picks, that is code SLIGHTLY on Prize Picks. They will match 100% of your first deposit up to $100 and help support the channel. That is code SLIGHTLY. Donations. Thank you. You guys kind of went crazy on the donations tonight. Thank you guys so much. Never have to do that, but it helps me out tremendously. It makes me feel so good. New members, thank you as well. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, 7:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. Goodbye.